us through in your own words what Myplace is?
So Myplace is an ecotherapy project that we have set up to work with young people across Lancashire, really. So people will join us for a whole host of different reasons, but the kind of crux of it is to encourage people towards a better health, better frame of mind, better positivity through kind of access to nature and being outdoors.
Okay. So could you just tell us a bit about the work that you've got going on here at the Grange then?
Okay, so the Grange is a local community site run by a voluntary organisation. And they've kindly lent us, letting us access part of that. So it's a really exciting project to be involved with, and includes people like Let's Grow Preston and all of those different groups. For our young people, it's an amazing opportunity to be somewhere that's really kind of local to them, in walking distance of them, and they can kind of come down. It's quite a quiet place, it's quite relaxing, and then they've got access to, in the middle of quite an urban area, they've got access to polytunnels and all the kind of facilities to start growing things and learning kind of how to grow things from seed, onto kind of how that can provide nutrition for yourself and for wildlife. They've got access to local park spaces, so we can go out and do some nature walks and learn to kind of ID different species, whether that's plants or animals, birds, insects, bees, all of those different things. We'll do some conservation work as well, so it's an opportunity to get people comfortable with the idea of how they can give something back to nature. All sorts of different other things. We do a lot of mindfulness. It's a good opportunity for people to learn to stop, take a moment, and regain a little bit of kind of power and control over their life, really. So some of the things that people appreciate about the natural world is that it's very it's an easy way to become present in the moment, because you're looking at what's directly in front of you and appreciating what's directly in front of you, and that can be really powerful. So what we hope to do as well with some of the mindfulness work is break down what people get out of that experience of being mindful and present in the moment with nature, and implement those strategies in their kind of day-to-day lives as well. And alongside that, we'll do things like bushcraft as well, and that can stretch from things like tracking and all of those different things, and the sorts of animals that you might not see about, but actually there's ways of knowing that they're there, through to lighting fires and cooking over an open fire, and kind of using tools to kind of make traditional items, really. So loads of kind of exciting things.
Okay, and do you think it's important for people to understand that just because they live in an urban environment doesn't mean that they can't be away from nature?
I think it's so many people would associate an urban environment with bricks and mortar, but actually urban environments more and more provide huge ranges of biodiversity that you sometimes don't get in open countryside. So you'll have lots of one of the advantages of having lots of people and lots of different buildings and lots of different parks and green spaces and gardens and grass verges and brownfield sites is that you've got lots of different types of environment that will attract different species of plant, different birds, different insects, and all of those different things. So you quite often can see a huge array of things in an urban environment if you know how to stop and look for it. So it can be, with a little encouragement, it can be a really, really exciting place to appreciate nature.
And what impact does it have on you when you see the beneficial effects that the participants have from coming here?
A good day working on Myplace is a really kind of magical experience, because you see people coming from. I quite often meet people early on in the project before they've even come along. We'll kind of stop and take a little time with people before they have to kind of come and meet the group, and people will quite often turn up quite nervous, maybe a little anxious about the prospect of coming and meeting new people, and to see them kind of flourish in a really positive environment over a period either weeks or a few months is really, really exciting to see. So it's something that I think we're all very proud to be involved with, and you see a very, very real difference, and then you kind of see people kind of who were really nervous at one point who are then kind of really excited to be starting kind of volunteering elsewhere or looking for employment or kind of doing things that are in their own lives that they might not have considered to be a possibility before. So it's a magical kind of project to be involved with.